Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be discussing about why I think Last Night at Soho will become the next big and best horror movie of this decade. But before I do, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. It's close to Halloween, so yeah, just just saying that. Also, be sure to ring the bell for notifications if you are subscribed to my channel. Like the video so I know you guys are supporting my channel. Also, comment down below, what is your favorite movie by Edgar Wright? Is it Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Baby Driver? It doesn't matter. Your opinion matters, so put it down in the comment section below. So I am very interested, and I will respond back to you. Also, what is your favorite horror movie of all time, from the 60s to the 70s? It could be, Halloween, it could be like 60s classic horror, it could be any type of horror movie. Like, it doesn't really matter 60s, 70s, mainly 60s and 70s, but if you have like a favorite from the 1930s, 40s, or 50s, or 80s, or 90s, or 2000s, please list them below in the comment section. So, yes, let's get started. So yeah, Last Night in Soho, it will be Edgar Wright, if I said it correctly, new film, and his last film was Baby Driver, which was in 2019 and was actually got 3 Academy Awards, which was actually really cool. So Edgar Wright has been known to make comedy movies throughout his work, like through like 20 or 30 years, since he's made like short films in the 90s and like his TV show in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and finally his film Shaun of the Dead in 2002, followed by Hot Fuzz and At the World's End. So, why do I think that this movie will become the new best movie of like 2021 and also the new best horror movie of the decade? Let me explain why. Okay, so the film is going to be released in April 23rd, 2021, just saying. So you guys know. So, very excited, James Bond and, Last Night I Saw. Alright. Okay, so anyway, the film so here's about like as much as we know about film. The film is about a girl who goes back in time into the 60s to find her idol, and then things don't really seem things are not what they seem. So Last Night I Saw will be taking place in the 60s in London, and which I have really a nostalgia for in the 60s. I guess that's when some of my favorite bands are, and also that's when like some of the best stuff was happening. Also, that's kind of the same situation with the director himself. I'm very excited. The main reason is because most horror movies follow a exact same formula. It's usually like a serial killer or like, a maniac, or usually this high tense, action kind of stuff. Last Night Soho will be kind of like a time travel movie similar to the Back to the Future, which is actually my favorite and most rewatchable film of all time, besides Red. And also, the film will be having some horror elements instead of comedy elements, unlike the director's previous films, which are like either horror comedy or action crime thriller comedy. This is going to be a horror drama psychological thriller with a tiny bit of comedy, hopefully. It's good if it's just horror, but if it has a little bit of comedy, then that'd be cool. So I'm very excited because I saw Baby Driver a while ago. It was not the best film, but I do agree that it was really original, had a great cast, had great acting, had a great script, and real good dialogue. And I do think that Edgar Wright does kind of know how to change different genres. Shaun of the Dead is a horror comedy, Hot Fuzz is an action comedy, all these are comedies, just saying. World's Ends is a little bit of a sci-fi comedy, which is going to be similar to The Last Night I Saw, since it's going to be revolving around a time machine, so it's basically sci-fi horror, psychological thriller, blah blah blah. So yes, what I'm saying is that most horror films especially, follow the exact same formula, and for me this film sounds like it's not going to follow the same formula. Every year there's hundreds of horror films released into theaters. They make lots of money, but they all have the same story. That's what, attaches them from each other. They all have like, let's rip off Groundhog Day and make it Death Wish 2 or whatever frick it is. And, it's the same formula. And I wish I could just see a purely original horror film without like thinking, oh, this is some from another better film, or if it's inspired by other films, I'm fine, but if it's like a total ripoff, I'm not fine with it. But this film does seem that is going to have pure original elements to it, plus some thrills in it to make it super enjoyable. So I am excited for Last Night of Soho. I think it's going to be a great film. It's going to be released in April of next year. I'm so excited. This is going to be Edgar Wright's film, and I'm going to see it in theaters. I'm telling you what, I'm going to see it in theaters. Also, if you didn't know, Last Night Soho is actually based on a song which was made in 1968 by a band which has all their names as the title of the band. But the song is called Last Night Soho. It's a fantastic song. I'll put the link in the comment section below so you guys can listen to it yourself. It doesn't matter if you like rock, pop, jazz or whatever. You can still listen to this song, and I do hopefully recommend it. It's a great song, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So yes. Also, I'll post like a video of like his first ever film, some cool stuff. So yes. Also, the Edgar Wright's bringing on cinematographer of Old Boy, which is an action film made in Korea, but it's also very well known and has beautiful cinematography. So he's bringing the cinematographer along, and there's some pictures which I'll post them, in the comment section below, which have shown great cinematography and settings in the movie. And I'm really hoping for that this movie is going to be like kind of like more like a journey through kind of like a psychological thriller. Because it seems like this person's going to travel back in time, see their idol, and kind of something having like misery, like they're obsessed with this person. And it looks, for me, it looks like a zombie movie a little bit. I'm not sure. Nothing really has been explained because, he's trying to keep it a secret. Which I understand, but, it's kind of a little bit more suspenseful if he just keeps it a secret until the trailer, which I'm actually super excited for. I can't wait till he releases the trailer. So yes. Also, I am really excited because this movie does have a good cast in it. It has a fairly well-known people. And, oh wow, Jesus Christ. That moved by itself. Anyway, the movie does have an excellent cast and great cinematography. A director who is kind of known to like horror movies, like Shaun of the Dead, or and a director who has a nostalgia for the age of the 60s, just like me. So this film might be really good. I hope so. I bet it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the movie. So hopefully I do. And there's a couple tweets, like of like a telephone booth or stuff like that. That might give hints of how the person will time travel in the movie. I'm not sure, but I think it's a telephone booth. And it'll be a question to debate if, like, they actually went back in time or it's in their mind. So I'm, very excited for this film. This looks very good. It looks very well made. And, it kind of like, I don't know, it feels kind of like home because, like, I have a nostalgia for the 60s kind of thing. I see, like, a car from the 60s go like, oh my god, that looks beautiful. So I kind of feel the same way as the director. Also, he has posted some videos on like a little bit clips of the movie. So yeah, I'm really pumped up for this movie. I can't wait till it's released. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like the video, comment down below. What is your favorite Edgar Wright film, or what do you expect if this film is going to be about, or simply, what is your favorite horror film of all time? I'll be doing more reviews every single day till Halloween. After that, I'm not going to really do that much for the rest of the year because I'm going to be extremely busy. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys soon, and yeah, peace out, and have a scary day.